Pisces, and welcome to your January 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. Before we begin, I would like to say Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and everything is going well for you in this new year. I would also like to say that this is a general reading, so if you are interested in a personal reading just for yourself, please visit my website. You'll find the link in the description below. I have made some changes on my website, so be sure to check those out. Okay, so you may notice that I have some stones beside the tarot deck. This is onyx. Onyx is a gemstone from the quartz family. You can see the black stone. This is a black onyx. And then we have this one here. This is called a sardonyx. It's more of a red brownish type of stone with they have lines through them. I have made a few videos on gemstones, and onyx is one of them. So I will also link that video down in the description below if you are interested in learning more about this specific gemstone. It is sometimes called the worry stone or a protection stone because it protects you from worrying. It keeps you from thinking negative thoughts and those type of things. It is also a great stone to keep on you for the month of January because it can help you break bad habits. So if you have some resolutions that you've made and you want to keep, this is a great stone to keep in your pocket or to make some jewelry with and wear around your neck or whatever. Okay, so let's get on to our reading. For the first card, this is your focal card for the month. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'm a Pisces too, so this kind of pertains to me. So if I'm talking and I say we, that's why. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is the main focus of the month, and this is going to be a person. Now this is most likely ourselves, even though Pentacles are earth and we are not earth, we are water. Since it is in the focal position, it is probably still representing ourselves. But it is possible that it is representing somebody else. And if it is, it's most likely an earth symbol. So it's probably a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And it's probably somebody who is inexperienced or even younger than ourselves. Somebody, but you know, like I said, for most of us, I think this is going to be us playing this role since it is in the focal position. And it is simply implying that we may be lacking in finances in the month of January. Perhaps the holiday season has drained us a little too much financially, and we're having a little trouble, you know, getting back on track with finances. We might be worried about finances. We might have some expenses that come up that we weren't expecting. That may be a situation also. We may also just, you know, we may do the opposite of worry. We may not be worrying enough about our finances. We may be careless with them, spending money that we don't really have to spend, using credit cards and that type of thing. So, you know, keep that in mind for the month of January, and make sure you got your finances taken care of. Okay, let's move on. So for the next card, this is going to be in our water position. Water is emotions, and we have the Queen, or I'm sorry, the Empress in reverse. The Empress, this card is symbolic of like Mother Earth, but it's the Mother archetype, and getting this in the water position, for me personally, I know exactly what this card means for me, but for most of you, it could be something slightly different. This could be an actual person in our lives that is affecting us negatively, emotionally negatively. And it's most likely a mother figure. It could actually be your mother, or it could just be somebody who is kind of in that role, somebody that is older that you respect, that has the power to pull emotional strings, heartstrings with you. Or this could be representative of ourselves. We may not be as nurturing as we usually are in the month of January. We may be stumbling in that area. We may be emotionally unbalanced. Just may have some negative feelings. And truly, you know, this card generally, it can also represent like fertility problems or unwanted pregnancies or even some imbalance in our sexual desires and things like that. And that could, you know, I'm not taking that off the table. That could be an interpretation for a lot of you that really hits home. But I think for most of you, this is going to be it's going to represent a female in your life that that is affecting you negatively. And, you know, be wary that you're not this person. You're not playing the role of the Empress in reverse and affecting other people negatively. Okay, so moving on for the next card in your air position. This is all about thoughts and communication and ideas. You have the World in reverse. So I definitely sense some insecurities going on in the month of January. Some setbacks, maybe delays. But mostly just fear. I sense fear moving on. You know, like you're trying to... I really feel that most of you have accomplished something big. That you have had some really successful accomplishments in your life. And some of them are going to be recent. But there's some kind of fear there that's holding you back or delay. So it's like you have obtained something really great, but there's something still there that is in the way. Whether it be your own insecurities, whether it be something physically in the way, you know, maybe, you know, transportation can be an issue, communication with somebody can be an issue, and since it is in the air position, it could be a lack of communication with the right people. It could be miscommunication or misunderstandings that are keeping you from really, you know, it's like you have the cake all made, but you can't get the icing put on correctly or something. You know, it's you're from putting those finishing touches on to what it is that you've already accomplished. But I think most of it's mental. It's like I said, it could have to, you know, to do with communication, but that's also linked to our mental processes. So there may be some fear there holding us back or worry. So really, the more I look at the cards and interpret them, I see that onyx is, onyx is the talismanic or the mystic stone for Capricorn. So that's why I am focusing on it this month. But it's also, it fits the role so greatly for the month of January because it's going to take away your worry. It's going to help you with any kind of fears that you're holding on to or negative thoughts. And it can help you eliminate any kind of bad habits that you may have obtained over the years and you want to let go of. Okay, so moving on, we're going to we're going with Earth now. Okay, finally an upright card, the Emperor. Earth is things that are kind of fixed, they're solid, they're tangible, they aren't changed easily. And this is our our Emperor. This is generally it's a male figure in our life. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that's a female playing the role, but it's generally a strong male in our lives, a father figure who is strong-minded. They can't be moved easily, and the decisions that they make are smart. They're wise. So I think that whatever kind of negativity that is going on in the month, this person is going to be kind of like our saving grace. They're going to be our rock that we are. I don't think this is representative of ourselves. It could be. We could be the rock for many people. But I think this is somebody else coming and being the rock for us. But if you are playing the rock, I think back here in our air position, I think this is somebody else who is affecting you with their own worries. Okay, so for the last card in the fire position, let's see what we have. We have death in reverse. This is transformation, but when it's in its reverse position, this is us, you know, bucking our heels to change. So I do feel that with the new year and with everything that it brings, there's going to be things that are changing. There's going to be things that are, they're not only changing, but they're changing quickly. There's going to be rapid development, and we may just have a hard time, you know, switching like a light bulb, you know, switching our modes so quickly. I don't foresee negative change. I see positive change, but I mean, for some of us it might be negative, but I think for most people it's going to be a positive change. It's a transformation into something new, and that's a natural state that has to happen. But I think it's going to be difficult for some of us just because it's happening so quickly, and maybe there's multiple changes that are going on. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for us, in other words, but I think that it will ultimately be positive changes. And that is your reading in its entirety, Pisces. I hope that you found it helpful. I hope also that you check out my onyx video and perhaps get interested in the gemstones and carrying them around and really resonating with the energies that they provide. I find that they can be very helpful and soothing. Whether you know, I personally believe they're true. Some people think it's more like a placebo effect. But either way, no matter what it is, I find that it works. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's your reading. Again, if you found it helpful, please push that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I do this every single month. And I will talk to you guys all next month. Bye-bye.